Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy G, and I'm actually here to make episode 2 for my selling series, selling on eBay or Amazon. And I just wanted to go over sourcing for goods, which is basically the next step after signing up for eBay account and Amazon account. So I just wanted to start off with um, a few stores that I personally go to, and in my area, I live in Hawaii, so these are the best for me because they're convenient and they're closer, and I live by one, which is like 10-minute walk. So, anyways, I'm recording on my iPad Pro, so bear with me. I just got done grabbing a few items from my storage unit that I bought, and did a little organization on what I have because it's a mess. I'll probably show you guys how it looks because it looks really, really bad. I just throw things in there and it's bad practice, but I'm slowly getting to it. So, anyways, without further ado, um, the first place I actually go to and I love is Goodwill. The prices at Goodwill are a little higher. Well, for my area in Hawaii, our prices in general is higher than the mainland or other places because we're so small, and so Goodwill is a good place. Um, you'll find a lot of things like Target returns, salvage items, used clothing, used shoes. What else we got there? Houseware, electronics. You got everything there. That's all I can say. Is that Goodwill is the best place to source. The prices are, in fact, going up though. So just be mindful. Make use of the discount days and the $1.99 days, which we have, which is basically every Monday the old clothing that's been there for like a few weeks gets sold before it gets shipped off to, I guess, the surplus bins where they just, I guess, sell it by the pound or something. I'm not too sure what happens after that, but I usually don't go to the bins or the surplus store. I went there once, but it was nasty, gross, stink, dusty, all of the above. So, anyways, Goodwill is a good place to start. My tip for going there is make friends with the people there. Be polite. Um, it's good to always have a conversation with them. Get to know them personally because they'll think about you when they get things in, and they'll probably call you up or they'll say, "Hey, I got some of this in the back," blah blah blah. And it's good to network with them because they're the people that control the goods that they sell. So Goodwill. Also, if you want, you could actually if talk to the manager for discount, especially on items that's been there for a while. The manager wants to get them out of there ASAP, and they rather sell it for cheaper than have it sent out to those bins. So, anyways, yeah, Goodwill is a good spot. Next one is Salvation Army. Salvation Army is a hit or miss, honestly, and believe it or not, you'll hit home runs there because they get things that are donated, and I guess people know of Salvation Army more than Goodwill, or vice versa. But for some reason, I've been getting good stuff at Salvation Army, but there's a lot of junk there too at the same time. So you have to source smart. You don't want to spend on something that's broken or something that won't sell. So yeah, I find a lot of tend to find a lot of old vintage things there, like Tommy Hilfiger, Polo, and so far so good. They've been selling great. The only thing is sometimes the homeless there, they actually try things on and they toss. They basically do a switcheroo. They throw their stink shoes in there and then walk out with the new ones. So you might want to check other things they have. But they also have the same thing as Goodwill: electronics, clothing, shoes. Yeah, and they also have discount days, which is basically military discount. Of ours one is on Tuesday. Senior citizen discount, I believe. They also run sales after I think it's like after 2 weeks they go half off or something like that. I'm not too sure how it goes, but that's how it is. Um, Next, well, it's not even on my list. I want to cover Savers. Savers, honestly, I don't like it because of the high prices, and I don't know, like it's too busy, and the things they got there are junk. Well, in my store, and yeah, like I said, they're really high priced. So they got the same thing again: shoes, hats, suits, clothing, electronics. Again, they're. I'd rather go with Goodwill, honestly. So, yeah, it's up to you. Next, I suggest is Craigslist, and this is actually for the more advanced sellers, the guys that know how to make deals, how to negotiate, how to I guess snipe products on there, how to play with the sellers and try to make them sell you things for low. So I'll probably go into that later on, give you my tips, but this is just a quick video. Next is garage sales, and this is probably one of the best places to go sourcing because of the fact that garage sales usually you can play with the prices easier, and it depends on the people. Some of them overvalue their items, but most of them just want to get rid of it. And if you buy in bundle, that's the best thing to do when you go to garage sales because they'll give you a better deal. And sometimes it's so hectic there that they forget what they throw in, and they forget like the pricing that they wanted for the item. So I suggest garage sales, and I've been successful with garage sales, but I haven't been going to them because I have to drive around, and I really don't have the time right now because of school and all that stuff. So check out garage sales, and you might want to look on Craigslist because that's where I actually go to find my garage sales in my area. I think the mainland has a better system where people can, I guess, post the garage sales on apps, but us, we don't. I guess the local people down here don't like to go through that hassle. But anyways, garage sales. Next is Facebook Marketplace. Again, this is like Craigslist. You have to be smart on negotiations, how to deal with the people on there, and you also might not want to relist items on Craigslist. I mean on Facebook, because some of them get pissed off, and some of them will actually call you out on it, saying that you bought it and resold it for more, or you got a deal and this is how much you got it for. But who cares? Haters will be haters. So next is one of my favorites, and I've bought a few broken laptops that I fixed on these apps, and other good things I picked up. So they are OfferUp and LetGo. OfferUp and LetGo are basically seller apps. You can buy and sell on there. Basically like a little marketplace, a little flea market. And I've been successful with OfferUp and LetGo, but it depends where you're at. You'll encounter a lot of flakers. Basically guys that say they want it, they don't respond, or they say they'll meet up but they won't show up. The good thing about that is that you can actually rate the people, but it has to get approved by OfferUp or LetGo. I guess approve that the reason you're giving them a bad feedback is valid. And I've given a few bad feedbacks because some people wasted my time in the past. So yeah, those are good apps to go to. When actually sourcing on there, you want to check there frequently because a lot of guys are just looking for deals on there, and I missed so much because I was maybe like 1 hour late after they posted the item. I actually missed the opportunity because somebody was selling 5 Apple pencils on there for $120, and those are about $100 a piece, and they were brand new sealed, so I was just kicking myself in the head. Anyways, next one is pawn shops. I don't recommend pawn shops because they actually intimidate people, and it's hard to bargain with them, honestly, unless you're giving them business and you always go there and they like you. Basically, if they like you, they'll give you the best deals and they'll call you first for first dibs. And my recommendation is give them your number or print out business cards and give them out to people, network with people, and they'll call you up if they want to get rid of something or if they know somebody that wants to get rid of something. What else we got here on my list? Oh, eBay. So even if you sell on eBay, you can actually get good deals on eBay because some guys don't know how to price their items, and you can take advantage of that. And I probably got taken advantage of in the past when I first started selling things because I know that some of the items I sold was underpriced, and I know I got gypped, but that's life. You live, you learn. So, and that's, I guess, the ending of this episode. Just a brief summary. Keep looking for deals. Install apps on your phone. I guess act fast. Don't hesitate if you see a deal. If it's too good to be true, sometimes it actually is a good deal, even if it looks unbelievable. Some people are desperate for money, and when they're desperate, it's good to, I guess, take advantage of them. That doesn't sound good, but basically, to use your advantage. So, yep. Next episode, I'll make episode 3. I'm not too sure what topic I'm gonna go into, but yep. This topic is about sourcing for goods for your store or whatever. Peace.